What's up, everybody? Welcome to TrendsCenter for August 27th. It is Thursday, and we have some baseball to talk about. So without further ado, let's get right into it with the Rockies at the Nationals. Gabriel Hughes 0-5 with a 6.54 ERA versus Jake Irvin 2-8 with a 5.82 ERA. Disgusting pitching matchup. Per TrendsCenter, opposing teams have gone 7-1 on the money line. That's 87.5% for 5.7 units of profit, 42.89% ROI against the Rockies when Gabriel Hughes has started this season. So is this a trend to tail with the Nationals minus 115 or a trap to fade with the Rockies minus 105? I cannot believe I am saying this, but this is a trap to fade. I'm going to go and back the Rockies on the road here. Hughes has pitched to a 10.80 ERA in the month of August, surrendering 22 earned runs in 18.1, or I should say 18 and 1/3 innings pitched, and enters the game in bad form. Yes, he did face this Nationals squad back on July 22nd at Coors Field and only allowed 1 run on 5 hits in 5 innings en route to an 8-0 Nationals win. This is, however, a very easy pitching matchup at the moment. CJ Abrams is the only real threat in this Nationals lineup with James Wood out. Hughes' advanced profile also is not as disgusting as his counting numbers are. He holds a 94th percentile hard hit rate, 91st percentile barrel rate, 75th percentile xERA, and 62nd percentile xBA. So I'm willing to take a shot on the former first rounder, even with a bad bullpen behind him. That's because Jake Irvin is an absolute disaster. You have to really hold your nose to back this Rockies lineup on the road, but I'm going to do so in this spot against Irvin, who holds a 4th percentile barrel rate, 4th percentile chase rate, 6th percentile hard hit rate, and a 6th percentile xERA, among a bunch of other troubling advanced statistics. Washington has lost 4 of his last 5 starts, and he's allowed 4 or more earned runs in each of those defeats. So therefore, that 7-1 trend fading Gabriel Hughes, that's really not as significant in this specific matchup. Luckily, this Nationals bullpen is also almost as bad as Colorado's from an ERA perspective. So I'm just going to simply take the better odds in this one. And as much as I want to celebrate Gabriel Hughes Day, maybe we're going to do that by actually backing him in this spot. So I'm going to take the Rockies at minus 105 in the early afternoon game. Heading into the Orioles at the Cardinals, Trevor Rogers 9-8 with a 4.14 ERA versus Cooper Herjerpe. I think it's Jerpy, actually. I don't know the pronunciation of that, who will potentially make his MLB debut in this one. Per TrendsCenter, the Orioles have gone 9-1 on the money line, that's 90%, for 9.03 units of profit, 78.39% ROI on the road against sub-500 teams with Trevor Rogers starting. So is this a trend to tail with the Orioles minus 120 or a trap to fade with the Cardinals plus 100? This is a trend to tail. It's worth noting that I'm going to just say Jerpy. Herjerpe doesn't sound right. I'm going to say Jerpy has not been officially confirmed as the starter for this game, but since St. Louis is dealing with so many injuries, he's been listed as probable at multiple reputable sites. So starting this year in rookie ball, he's flown through the minors and been dominant at AAA, but I'm really hesitant backing someone who could be rushed into the majors and who will likely serve as more of a bulk reliever than a traditional starter. Behind him or whoever else could start to or open this game will be a struggling Cardinals bullpen, which ranks in the bottom third of the league in ERA. While the Orioles haven't put everything together, of course, they still hit the ball very hard. They actually rank first in hard hit rate and can hang crooked numbers on anybody. Rogers has led the O's to 9 wins in his last 11 starts and has really turned things around from a really bad start to a season, allowing over 3 earned runs just once in that span and 2 or less 9 times in those 11 starts. The Cardinals have been one of the worst hitting teams on their home field, ranking 2nd worst in OPS in that setting, and I'm not going to overthink this one. I trust Rogers in the way he's been throwing, and I think that there's a clear edge in this one. Finally, the game of the day is definitely going to be the Dodgers at the Braves. Yamamoto 12-7 with a 2.61 ERA versus Chris Sale 12-9 with a 2.20 ERA. Per TrendsCenter, since July 8th, the Braves have gone 14-1 on the money line. That's 93.33% for 13.36 units of profit, 65.59% ROI in the third game or later in a series. So is this a trend to tail with the Braves minus 115 or a trap to fade with the Dodgers minus 105? I'm going to say that this is a trend to tail. Sale has been utterly dominant at home this season, posting a 1.65 ERA across 11 starts. He's pitched well in early season loss to the Dodgers in LA also, and will seek revenge in this one. He also could have some added incentive to win coming off a loss to Jacob Mizorowski last time out. The Braves have excelled late in series after getting an early look at their opponents, so it's hard not to like Atlanta's ace in this spot, especially given this 14-1 trend on their side. Yamamoto has been similarly great on the road, posting a 1.99 ERA across 10 starts. This is his first time facing the Braves this season, and his baseball savant profile is pretty much all red, just like Sale's, but not quite as dominant across the board. With both offenses posing major threats and both aces on the hill, this is a situation where I'm simply going to trust the trend and roll with it. So I'm going to trust that 14-1 trend and back Atlanta on their home field in this one. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, this is episode 101, so I can't wait to hit the next milestone with you guys. If you made it here all the way up until this point, or if you started watching sometime soon, or if this is your first episode, welcome. And I utilize TrendsCenter every single day with all of my bets. It's made me a more efficient and better across the board. Better. I love saying better across the board. And I really suggest it to everybody that wagers on sports. So if you haven't already, download the free TrendsCenter app. We have 3-day free trials on every single premium subscription. So this is a perfect time with college football starting on Saturday, over the weekend here, and heading into NFL. See what we have behind the scenes. We have trends listed for college football, NFL, and baseball right now, so this is a great time to check everything out. So I will be back here tomorrow with another episode of Trend or Trap. Have a great day, and I hope you have the best time with all of your bets and hit everything that you wager.